That hit to be an explosion.
I'm Milton Randall, and I do African-Brazilian drumming and dance workshops in British Columbia and other parts of Canada. What brought me into African and Latin music was the study of our culture, the study of our music, popular music, jazz, and going back to the roots, which is African drumming.
This is a universal thing. This is a universal thing.
I've always been interested in hand drumming and in world music ever since I was a teenager. And while doing my master's at the University of North Texas, I played in the Brazilian ensemble, the Afro-Cuban ensemble, the African ensemble, and as well as the jazz ensembles. With the African ensemble, I was offered a scholarship to go and study in a very remote village in Africa, in Ghana, West Africa. And that started everything rolling. From there, I was asked to do some work at University of British Columbia in the education department, teaching world music. And then schools started asking me to do work. Mainly Vancouver School District asked me to go on the artist in residency list, which I did. And as I did more workshops for Vancouver School District, there were parents who taught in other school districts, and they told their principals about me, and I slowly have spread to many, many school districts in British Columbia. My name is Milton Randall, and I'd like to introduce African and Brazilian culture through drumming. One of the things I learned about drumming when I was in Ghana, West Africa, is that drumming is not just for the sake of accompanying dance, accompanying songs. It's actually a spoken language. So if I was to play something in my drum, and you were to recognize what I am saying, we would be communicating. It would be a type of spoken language. And this is how drumming is used in Africa. So I'm going to play something. This workshop focuses on four main components: the cultural, the musical, the linguistic, and multiple intelligence. Anybody knows what I just said? Yes. Mary had a little lamb. So the fact that the cultural component is African drumming is a form of communication. It's a form of expression. It's a form of pleasure. It's used to enhance dance. It's used to enhance singing. It's used to feel good. And all of these are a big part of what I found in African and Latin culture. If we can say it, we can play it. The musical side of this is they are learning some very syncopated, very tricky rhythms, but they're learning it by ear. They're learning it the most natural way possible. Rather than learning strictly by note, they are hearing it and then playing it back. They are also learning to play in time, play together in a groove, which may seem like a simple thing to do, but I know as a band director, teaching many years in the public schools, that kids do have generally a weakness in rhythm, a weakness in time, because they're not letting themselves feel it. They're trying to think it too much. Repeat after me. My school is really cool. My school is really cool. My school is really cool.
My school is really cool.
The linguistic part of this workshop focuses on the fact that drumming in Africa is a language. It is a spoken language. Where I slept in the village of Kopiia in Ghana, West Africa, I was about 20 feet away from where the big talking drums were, where they sent messages. That was the telephone system. The telephone, they would announce the time of day, they would announce funerals, weddings. They announced that I was there. Everybody knew my name. Everybody knew who I was and what I was doing there. And this was all communicated through the drums. This is also, in the music, there's always call and response, something that we hear in popular music, jazz and blues, which came from the African drumming culture.
Go!
Fourth component is multiple intelligences. The kids feel, hear, see, touch. They can feel the vibration in their stomach. They can dance, move. They use so many different parts of the brain and body that it allows them to encapsulate their entire being as they drum. Aramile, oh yeah, yeah. Aramile, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Dance is a natural enhancement to drumming. I also use dance as a catalyst to bond the audience with the performers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
The day wraps up with a performance so that kids can show what they've learned. As most of the audience will have had their own session, they too become part of the collective celebration. The program I offer is tailored for all ages and abilities. I make follow-up materials available so that schools can start their own world music program. My goal is for this experience to be a starting point for both the school and individual students.
All the kids are involved. They're engaged. They're having fun. They're learning something. They're enjoying themselves. Their teachers are getting involved in the act. There's something for everybody. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. You can feel part of it. You can enjoy it. You can have a good time and learn something. The kids have been learning rhythm. They've been learning numbers. They've been learning mathematical equations, adding, subtracting, all kinds of little tricks Milton has. They've been learning the language of the drum. They've been learning how it fits in with cultural experience. They've been learning dancing. They've been tying in all kinds of kinesthetic activities. Their concentration is incredible. They've been really focused, and all the kids you might think of as maybe having trouble sitting still are focused, paying attention, actively engaged, not losing a minute of concentration. They are totally engaged, eyes on Milton, with their hands, doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they have a very powerful, powerful experience together.
I thought it was really, the drumming program was really fun, and that it got everybody moving, and it's not something we do every day, so it was really interesting.
It was really fun because everyone got up, and it was really fun for the little kids because they like to play and walk around, so everyone was up and moving, and it was really fun.
We can just have fun and yell when we can, and then it's not music we hear every day on the radio. It's not normal music, and so it's just great.
I can tell by everybody's energy in their self and how they moved for the dances. They're all having fun in the groove of drumming.
Because you get to do drumming and dancing and active stuff, and just instead of just sitting there and listening to someone speak, it's a lot more interesting.
I learned that drumming is not just music, it's also a language in other countries, and you can communicate with it instead of just having it for enjoyable purposes. You can actually communicate, and it's pretty cool.
It was a good way to start the week, can drum out some of my, because I was kind of tired last night. It's a good way to wake me up, get me energized.
Well, with this program that Milton offers, it's a great experience for the students. I think it offers a lot of energy that students may not bring into some of the music programs offered at the schools. And with Milton in the gym and then working with the students and the hands-on, there's lots of enthusiasm, lots of energy, and as you can see by the dancing, a lot of active participation and getting involved, and students love to do that.
As my class observed the show today, and they really enjoy the active participation with the dancing. And we have a few children in our class. One of our boys is an autistic boy who loves music. For him, it's just an incredible experience because he just opens up in a whole new way, which is wonderful to see. And the kids enjoyed the dancing part of it, just jumping around, dancing. Some of them, those that kind of keep within themselves, still get up and dance, so it's really neat to see.